balance area. Right down to weekly lower band. All right, let's see what we get next.
ECPs regard as corporate funding of the tech with AI investments.
Oh, would you look at that? What do we think? I don't think it's going higher. I think it's messing with longs here. See what happens. Short at 45. Nice. Beautiful. I'll take that again. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Tim. Congratulations, Tim. Passed his first prop test. Good job. So we're building structure here with VWAP being the top of the distribution. We got weekly VWAP at the bottom of the distribution, right? We might hang out here for a minute or two. Great place to grab some scalps. Easy to know when you're wrong. Yeah, Byron. Sometimes we got to wait for price to come to us. Delta still looks attractive here for the short. Nice. All right, I'll be right back. Absolutely true, Mindful. There was a short again. Who would have thought? Volume profile told the story. The delta told the story. Right off of VWAP. Nice trade short if anybody grabbed it. Thank you. Recovering Avoidant explains. That's a great username. We're using a 3-day look back period right here. Janisk. Pretty sure it's 3 days. Let's do a double check real quick. Man, that was a epic. VWAP Bounce short as well. Man. So we had a weekly lower band. Long. Played out almost to the tick. VWAP Bounce short. Met the criteria perfectly. Wow, nice, Allie. Job, Allie. I think it's a decent bounce spot at 2660. It looks like we're flagging a little bit on the delta, so yeah. It might not even get there. We'll see what happens. It might bleed out a little more. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I also have a capitulation candle VWAP there as well at 45. So between 55 and 50, good long spot. Like I said, it might not even get there because the delta's flagging. So that I'm inclined to think that they're loading up to eventually go higher. Unless we continue to just fade and bleed out from here. But right now it's still a low volume pullback at this point. Now it could continue to low volume pullback, and then it could even start to accelerate. But based on how it looks right now, and that can change, I don't think we're going back to those lows, but I could be totally wrong. Things can change. It can continue to fade. Oh, NQ is always a washing machine, Will Bear. Welcome to the NASDAQ. Wouldn't it be just beautiful? It just trended in one direction all the time. That would be easy.
The council was in all in agreement on the list of risks.
That was a back test VWAP, weekly VWAP. Tempting to just go long here. Coming down. I don't think this is going to be that clean. It might be. That would be nice. Long at 72. Hell yeah. 18-point banger. with the quickness. That must have been like 20 seconds. Good level, guys. Who's the person that brought it up? Sorry if I wasn't paying attention. Good, Spartan. Nice job. Didn't play off to the tick, but it surely played off to that zone. We have the profile. We had the delta. All right, profile, structure, low volume, lower band, capitulation candle, VWAP. The last piece of the puzzle, we have this kind of flagging pattern on the delta. So beautiful long. And New York VWAP, David. Yes, sir. A+ setup. No, A setup. A setup. Just an A, not a plus. $40-point bounce so far. The fear comes with confidence and knowing the best we're ever going to get, guys, is a highly probable trade and reaction. We're never going to get guarantees. Confirmation isn't confirming that we're going to have a successful trade. It's not what confirmation means, right? And for the most part, I see a good level I like with a lot of confluence lining up. I just go for it. I take the trade. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Awesome, Mindful. Welcome to the group. We have a lot of new members here, guys. Welcome to the group, everybody. We have 117 in the private Discord watching the stream right now. We're getting up there. A lot of these setups are based on right out of the book. All right, coming back down. I don't know if I would I mean, it's not a terrible setup still. This thing fades all the way back down to lows. Very interesting. I'm sure we're going to get buyers here. Do they get overwhelmed with sellers, though, is the question. This is kind of the spot. Feels like it's getting hammered. Yep. Game over. Battleground right here. Here goes. Come on. Yes. So it worked again. It worked again. Gosh darn it. $30. Nice, Eric. Could be A+ if you consider the monthly VWAP upper band. I don't have monthly VWAP upper band up here. Monthly upper band, I have all the way down at 661 logger. Way down here. Exactly, AJ. Just got to find the right levels. I trade level to level, right? So this trade that worked perfectly, you know, I grabbed 30 points, 20 points, done. Next. Right? You get screwed trying to hold these things. Right? When there's so much opportunity just trading reliable levels. And even if there's a reliable level beneath it to add a contract, get out for a break even or even a little profit. If it breaks that second level of structure, then you got to get out. Oh yeah, Eric, I've lost 20 accounts in one day. Copy trading like that. Delta's still kind of just flagging sideways. Very interesting. I'll be right back. Okay, we have group coaching today, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're still building this distribution here. We have a low volume node, and we have another distribution down here. We've kind of been holding this area right here. We're flagging on the delta. It's holding up fairly nicely. Whether it just continues to fade, that's entirely a possibility, but there's a delta is holding up better than prices. Dow continues to rip to new highs. Crazy.
These present regard for everything we see in transmission suggests that it is effective and on time.
And Q going back down. Now it's still flagging on the delta, which is very interesting.
So I'm not complaining about growth. Could do better.
So here's that low volume node. I might take a stab at it. Little scalpacito here. Nice. That worked. Scalpacito. Robin, I don't wait for, the market. It's a funny question you guys ask. You guys ask me if I wait till 10:30 to start trading. I'm clearly taking trades, and it's not 10:30 yet. It's the weirdest question, I think. No, AJ, most of my trades are not. I get you, Tony. No, I don't worry about the sub 10-second trades, AJ. Most of my trades overwhelmingly are longer than 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a really short period of time. So I've gotten tons of payouts on top one and take profit. Never been denied for having sub 10-second trades ever. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people got run over in the first 10 minutes of the market being open.
One risk that's not yet materializing is from bottlenecks and supply chain.
So my recommendation to people that aren't consistently profitable should definitely not be trading the open. Yeah, I mean, I do have some 10 sub 10-second trades, but overwhelmingly they are a very small amount of my trades. It does happen. Nice, mindful. Mm-hmm. China asks, hey, Chris, I remember I used to trade stocks with Warrior Trading. What made you switch over to futures? Well, I have a couple of really good reasons for that. Until you've lost $55,000 in one day being stuck in a stock halt that you can't get out of, That was a big reason I switched from shit company penny stocks to futures.
From the remaining for the EIA natural gas charge.
I find Asia and London extremely illiquid and poor spreads and much harder to get good fills. But what do I know?
Seconds.
So I can assure you there's some people trying to short because they think we're in price discovery to the downside just because we're trading below the lower band. But this does not price discovery continuation make, guys. Clear on the volume profile that we are in the bottom part of a distribution. We have a low volume node right beneath it. So instead of shorting, this is a better long and has been a better long. Well, Chine, you're in the right group, man. I am a rehabilitated small cap trader. I've never been happier. I don't take fib retracements into account, David. Never. Not a part of my system. Sorry. Wait. Is that negative 1200? Negative 1200 in your first XFA? I don't know why somebody's clapping for you. Sorry to hear that. What happened? Here we go. Should be back, AJ. Sorry. Thanks, Tony. How'd you do today? I don't know if the same risk of ruin rules apply to prop firm accounts, mindful as they do to cash accounts. We tend to push prop firms harder. I definitely don't give myself a max of $400 or $500 in a 50K, and I take payouts all the time in 50Ks. Just have to be willing to, sometimes the account will go and you get another one for $50. It's a little different. It's a lot different. Yeah, Daniel, waiting for the structure generally is the way to go. IB mid right here. We have a lot of price levels here. No, we are right in the middle of the initial balance. We're at value area low, so I'm not thinking anything right here. I think we're diddling in the middle. I think you have coin flip odds here at best. Diddling it right in the middle of the price action. You and all the rest of retail is getting positioned here. Thank you. Thank you, Vic.
Whereas now Johnson said there's no legal mechanism to use contingency funds for SNAP. So Big Johnson currently speaking to reporters about the government shutdown.
You laugh, B sharp, but there are a lot of people looking for trading systems with the 100% win rate. CVD is still holding up here. I think the Delta says long, Vic. But, I mean, we're 30 points away, 120 ticks away from the value area low. This would have been the place to get long. We can still easily go back to this level. So I don't like going long here. You're kind of late up here, I think. We're between point of control and value area low in the profile, right? If we can't get by point of control, we're going to go back to value area low. These are the principles of the auction market theory. If we can get past the point of control, then we'll go to the other side of value. LJ Biz. Did it really? I mean, it's quite possible. I've gotten a couple of people approach me because I was listed in Chat GPT for something. Yeah, Vic, there's a lot of good videos in the Discord. Come check it out. You'll find them in the video vault on cumulative delta. That's awesome. Freaking love that. ChatGPT is recommending VWAP Wave System. Did it recommend me or the VWAP Wave System or both? That's pretty awesome. That's not the first time I've heard that, Ali. It's kind of crazy. I know it's kind of mind blowing, but it's for real. So we're just chopping around here, guys, right? So we got point of control at 54. Value area low and a low volume node down here, 26,000. I think we have to trade above or below. Otherwise, we'll keep doing this. And if we do this, we have to get above this level and then this level, right? If we go below this, we have this and this. We'll just trade the structure. Just trade the structure. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Yeah, you're going to get different point and controls on Tradeovate and TradingView, unfortunately. They're both kind of relevant, right? It's not so much the point of control itself. It's the tip of the high volume node. And this is the tip of a high volume node right here, just as much as this one is down here. So it's not that big of a deal, as you're asking. But for the purposes of the distribution we're currently in, the high volume mark is at 54. Now we have a point of control down here at 72, but that's kind of irrelevant because that's for this distribution. And we're not in this distribution, we're in this distribution. I'll be right back.
And ECB's President Lagarde ends her press conference.
Okay. I think since we're kind of chopping through the New York VWAP, I don't think that's as relevant as the Globex. We've respected the Globex VWAP a little better session. This is the low volume node right here, 26. You can see the profile. Boom, boom, low volume. That's correct, David. I just use TradingView for charting. TradingView is terrible for execution. Absolutely terrible. Nice, Morrison, 3 for 3 today. Good man. Let's do a trader check-in. It's about 10:45. How are we doing today? We following the system? Trading your P&L? Brian's green. Good to hear, Brian. Stefan's doing great. Small. All right, up 518. Small red, Sonny. Good. Sorry to hear that, Troy. I think a couple of people took a gainer on that long off 26,000, unfortunately. Flushed another 50 points. Allie, gold keeps following you back, huh? What's funny about 26, it's now become the low volume. It was a great level, guys. It just didn't work very well. It was still a great level. It's even been back tested, right? We traded beneath it. We bounced at lower band. We ripped up from beneath it, failed breakdown of this level. We came back, we back tested it. And now we have a low volume node there. So we just had this little distribution form down here. It was a great level. Just didn't work great. If you gave yourself some room or sized in a manner to be able to hold on or be able to add down here, it worked out pretty nice. Right? So we talk about coming down to these levels. Or even nice, Kept Daddy. All right. So we got a mix of results. Seems like everybody's doing decent here. We just back tested the weekly VWAP there. Oh boy. Not easy. Or did you get another account, Byron? Yeah, this hasn't been. I mean, there was a couple of good big moves, but to be positioned for them appropriately is quite difficult, and to know how big of a move it's going to be and when it's going to happen, man, that is tough. Dow's still up here at highs. Back down we go. Average trade time 26 seconds. Longest trade time, 1 minute and 9 seconds. 85% profitable trades. No, the system hasn't changed. System remains exactly the same. What prop does what, Bull Bear? Yeah, I mean, we had an LVN there. Weekly VWAP, LVN. So this is a B plus setup. I'd give this a B plus setup right here. I have an arrow to it. Yeah, this is Tradeovate. Oh, this is also TradingView. So this is TradingView here. I have Tradeovate DOM superimposed over my chart, and down here is also the cumulative delta from Tradeovate. So this is kind of a mishmash of two platforms you're looking at. TradingView, Tradeovate. All right, let's see what happens down here back at 26. This has been a good buy spot. Do we get it again? Long at 17. Come on now. Here's the LVN. This could be it, or was this is a washout? Might eject from this one. Got to see some. We got to hold right here. Take a little size off. Still have one. Got to stop down here at 83.5. Delta looks weak though. I might try and get out of this one. Oh, there we go. And the buyer stepped in and I'm out. Gotta be quick. Got to be quick. We have group coaching today, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you in the premium Discord, you can join it with a free trial. I was long, but I got out quick. As soon as those buyers came in, sent it up by about 15 points, I got out. Dow is still interestingly at the highs here. Fascinating. There it goes. Let's see if this is a back test. No, I don't know. The Delta looks strong here. See what happens. Yes. 15 points right there. Right to the lower band of this. So, this capitulation candle, VWAP has been pretty reliable. It's kind of been respecting these levels pretty nicely. Yeah, I use hotkeys. You guys all know I have tons of videos on the hotkeys I use. I use a Stream Deck, hotkeys. Got my little keyboard here. Right? It's just like that. You guys see it? Got all my buttons. I don't usually flip my position, Vic. It's very rare. I'll do it once in a while, but usually the answer is no. The toolkit automatically marks the LVNs max. It's a Stream Deck, Troy. Stream Deck. I have videos on it. Go check the video vault. Yeah, all these levels are pre-marked, are auto marked out by the toolkit, except for this red one. I put that one in myself. Let's see. Yeah, that would have been a nice long. The toolkit is not included in premium. The toolkit is produced by Flux Charts. It's a separate product. So they're separate subscriptions. I did not create or manage the toolkit. Flux Charts does. They handle everything. And they did a great job in helping me create an awesome product for that. All right, we'll stick around for another 10 minutes here, guys. Sometimes logger days like that, it's just best to close up shop and try again tomorrow. If by 11 a.m. it's not happening, I think it's good to shut down break even. You didn't win anything, you didn't lose anything. That's all right. Worse than making it, I mean, it's better than making it worse. Hey, Hermes. I'd like to welcome all the new members here. We got a lot of new members. Excited to have you here. We have a wonderful group, a very professional community, a lot of serious traders, many of which are doing really well, learning the system. This is not easy. I don't ever say it's easy. A lot of what you see me trade is comes from years and years of practice and experience of trading. I've been trading for 15 years. Took me a long time to learn how to trade this well. I don't give anybody the impression that it can be done overnight. All right, bad Mavs. Trading from 2006. Excellent. Yeah, these tools are, I can't imagine trading without them. Mindful Cobra, welcome. So we generally wrap up around 11:30. I'll probably wrap up a little earlier today because we have group coaching at 12:30 in the classroom for premium members. We'll generally talk a little bit about the price action, and I'll have a topic for coaching today. Delta's pretty strong here still. Do we get bought out of here? We're down spot 8. Still holding above 26,000. Dow's at highs, new highs Dow. We'll probably do a giveaway tomorrow for Halloween. I'm not like a big dress up guy. I was thinking about actually dressing up for Halloween on stream, but like I got literally nothing. I would have to go out today and get it. And I have a very busy day today. We have group coaching at 12:30. I have a meeting at 3:30. I have a client at 5:30, 7 p.m. evening stream, 8 p.m. inner circle class. I won't be done till 9 o'clock tonight. Morpheus. Danny, that's a great idea. At the ICT. All I have to get is what? American Eagle hat and some glasses, and I'll be ICT. How do you dress up as a bad case of bipolar and mania? JP, I was told that all I had to do was start trading and I would be able to like make money on a yacht from my laptop. And I feel like I was lied to. I do quite well, but also I have no aspirations of buying a yacht or a Lambo. Zero. Not even a little bit. It's not going to happen, JP. Not going to happen. Not part of my brand. AMG GT. Here goes. Up we go. We're still flagging after this move. But the delta is looking like it's starting to reclaim some key levels. So this might be, if we could take out weekly VWAP, we'll probably get more upside. But until then, we're still flagging. Well, going red is a part of being a trader. I don't care how good of a trader you are. Everybody, all traders go red, even the best. You can never, that's not the qualifier for great trader. Qualifier for great trader is the ability to manage your emotions and execute on your system consistently. You have that, you'll have 90% of the trading public beat. It is a win. Absolutely is a win. Okay. So if we could take out this is going to be a pretty big zone here. And as I see it, 80 to essentially 93 is, I guess it's not that big. 13 points, 15 points. Then we kind of have this low, it's a divot of a low volume node. But if we could trade above this, I think we'll go to 125. Then obviously we have to trade above that. So this is going to be an interesting level for it here. I think the shorts will work before the longs do. Grabbed a little short there at 69 and a half. A little scalp. 5 points. Yep. Mindful, beautiful. Oh, bigger short than I anticipated. Back to the point of control. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here so I could get ready for group coaching at 12:30. If you're going to keep trading, I suggest you head on over to the voice channels. You can trade NQ, Gold, ES. You can share your screens. You can share your microphones, collaborate with your fellow VWAP Wave System traders. If you're new, there's a lot of great insight, a lot of good traders over there that you can collaborate with. So I'll be back at 12:30 in the classroom. If you're going to keep trading, manage your risk. Be sure to stay sharp. And I'll also be back streaming this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the pre-Asia session. We'll be looking at gold and NQ and things like that. So have a wonderful day, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow for Halloween. We'll do a Halloween giveaway tomorrow on stream. So be sure to show up for that. And for my premium members, I'll see you in the classroom here in about 45 minutes, and then hope to see you guys later tonight. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Illegal total 357.6 million. The Trump administration agrees to delay the rule expanding the number of Chinese companies on the Commerce Department's entity list for a year, according to the US official. 2.99%. End of bid coverage 2.64, 2.64. US sold 110 billion and awards 28.44% of bid to time.